You're listening to the Culips English podcast. To download the study guide for this episode, which includes the transcript, detailed vocabulary explanations, real-world examples, and a quiz, visit our website, culips.com. CULIPS.com. Hey everybody, my name is Andrew.
And I'm Suzanne.
And you're listening to Culips. Hello, Suzanne.
Hello, Andrew. How is it going?
It's going pretty good on my end. And actually, just a couple minutes ago, I heard some very exciting news from my cousin. He and his partner just had a baby. So I have a new family member, a new baby boy in the family.
Nice.
And I really like this boy's name, but I think it might be a kind of controversial name. I don't know if everybody will like it. His name is Cash, C-A-S-H, Cash.
Oh, yeah. Cute.
I kind of like it, but I don't know. Anyway, so that was exciting to hear that news just a couple minutes ago.
Ah, very cool.
So today we are going to do a simplified speech episode. And in our simplified speech series, we have a totally natural conversation in everyday English, but something is special. What is the special thing?
We speak pretty slowly.
We speak slowly. That is right.
I was doing that for dramatic effect. But we try to speak naturally, but at a slower pace so that you guys can pick up every little thing.
That is exactly right. And today we are going to talk about a very interesting topic. The topic is home remedies. But just before we get started, I'd like to let you all know that the study guide for this episode, which includes a transcript, a quiz, some discussion questions, writing prompts, detailed vocabulary explanations, tons of good stuff. It is available on our website, culips.com. So head on over there to get access to the study guide.
Cool.
Well, let's get into it. The topic is home remedies, and I think let's start by defining it. So, what's a home remedy?
I don't know if this is the exact definition, but a home remedy is something that you do or you make at home that can help you feel better if you're sick, or maybe you have a bruise or something to help your health along, that is made with products you can find in your home.
Yeah, a home remedy is just when you're sick, you want to feel better. Well, you have a couple of options. You could go to the pharmacy, get some medicine. You could go to the doctor or the hospital and get some treatment. Or you could take a home remedy, which is maybe something that your mom would prepare for you, or a kind of family medicine, you could call it.
Yeah. And are there any that come to mind, Andrew, that have helped you or that you've used in the past? Any home remedies?
Well, the first one that pops into my head when I think about home remedies is chicken noodle soup.
Yes.
Chicken noodle soup.
Yes, that's a good one.
And I don't know if this has any like actual benefit in terms of healing you faster when you have a cold, but I think there's a psychological benefit to eating chicken noodle soup when you have a cold. It just makes you feel cozy and reminds me of my childhood with my mom giving me chicken noodle soup when I didn't feel very well.
Yeah. I read an article that proves that there's something in the broth of the chicken when it's made, from chicken stock.
Okay.
That helps with relieving sinus.
Oh.
The actual act of eating chicken noodle soup and the steam and the smell, like the vapors of the chicken noodle soup, help with the swelling of the sinus and can help with your, drain your sinuses. Yeah. You should Google it. It's actually, there is something to it scientifically regarding the broth. Not necessarily the noodles, but the broth.
But the noodles are the best part. Come on.
Yeah, I know. That's for comfort, I guess.
Right. So that pops into my mind the second home remedy. And I don't know if this is particular to Canada, so you can maybe help me out with your American perspective. But
Sure.
I think Canadian families, when their kids get sick, and of course this carries into adulthood now because I still think about it when I get sick these days, it's kind of a cure-all. It's ginger ale.
Oh.
Ginger ale, the soda that tastes like ginger flavor. If I felt nauseous as a kid, my mom would always give me a cup of ginger ale. If I had a fever, ginger ale. Sore throat, ginger ale.
Really? That's so funny.
Yeah. It makes no sense. Why would you give your kid a sweet, sugary drink
Yeah.
when they're sick?
Maybe the ginger helps, relieve your tummy or make it settle down. Maybe?
Yeah, I think that's the logic. And also the carbonation, I think.
Yeah.
Right? I remember being sick as a child and enjoying some cold ginger ale.
That's so funny.
Do you do that in the USA too?
Yeah, I think I did that as a kid as well, but my mom would make it flat.
Uh-huh.
She would pour it back and forth from cup to cup so that the bubbles would subside. And then she'd give me the ginger ale, like a flat ginger ale.
Okay.
And it was, whenever I got stomach flu or something, and I never understood it. I usually didn't drink it. I don't know. But as an adult, now I make ginger tea. So I'll cut up pieces of fresh ginger and boil them on the stove, maybe with some maple syrup or some honey and some lemon. And then I'll drink that. So it's like a version of the ginger ale, maybe.
It's like adult ginger ale.
Yeah.
I do the same thing. When I get a cold, I make a really strong ginger tea with some lemon and a little bit of honey. I think ginger is very good for us, so it makes sense that it would be a good thing to consume when we don't feel well.
Yeah. My mom is a nurse practitioner, and she's very used to prescribing a lot of pharmaceutical drugs and things, but she still swears by many home remedies. One thing she always recommends is when you have a sore throat to gargle with baking soda. So you put baking soda in water, warm water, and you gargle with it. I don't know. That's something that she always talks about.
Huh, that's cool.
Yeah. So she actually appreciates home remedies, not just Western medicine and pharmaceutical drugs. So
I've tried gargling with salt water when I have a sore throat before. And I did find that to be helpful, but I've never heard baking soda.
Yeah.
So I'll try that out next time. Maybe it works better than salt.
Yeah. I think there is a bit of salt in baking soda. Or sodium. Yeah, could work. Maybe in the comments of this podcast on the Facebook page, you guys could comment with some of the home remedies from your family that you've tried or used. Tell us about those.
I would be really interested to see what kind of home remedies people have for the kinds of things we're talking about. Nausea or colds or sore throats, these common, not super serious illnesses, because I get sick from time to time and I want to get better as quick as possible. So I could try them out.
Here's one last one that I just remembered that's really funny.
Okay.
When I got a lot of mosquito bites one summer as a kid when we were in the country in Pennsylvania, my great-grandmother at the time made a big mud pile. Like she mixed some water with dirt and made like a mud cake. And she put mud all over my mosquito bites.
Oh, interesting.
It really worked. The mud dried and it kind of cooled off the irritation of the skin. But I looked really funny. I was covered in mud.
It's probably good for your skin too, right?
Yeah.
Like, even these days, people do mud packs to make their skin feel smooth and brand new like.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Well, next time I get a mosquito bite, I'll just cover myself in mud and
With a little mud.
see how it goes.
Oh, no.
Well, Sue, I think that wraps it up for this talk about home remedies. Before we let you go, everyone, I'm going to remind you one more time to visit our website, qlips.com. And like Sue just mentioned, we have a Facebook page also, which is facebook.com/qlipspodcast. And if you want to get in touch with us, you can send us an email. The email address is contact, C-O-N-T-A-C-T, contact @qlips.com. Hey, Sue, stay healthy, okay? I hope you don't have to try out any of these home remedies anytime soon.
You too.
That's it for now, everybody. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Do you like listening to Qlips? If so, please show your support by leaving Qlips a 5-star rating and a review on iTunes or Stitcher. This helps new listeners find the show. So don't delay. Rate and review today.